YouTubers, welcome back to Yorkshire Media One. I am Mark.
Hi, I'm Jen.
And we are your hosts, your presenters, whatever you want us to be. And yes, we are cheaper and better than the BBC. So, what have I got for you today? Well, it's my diabetes update. A lot of people think I don't have diabetes. Well, I can honestly say, yes I do. Because I had a recently blood test and my blood sugars were 126. High, wasn't they?
Yeah, of course they were. Very high.
Really high. And I've even got paperwork to prove it. I've even got the paperwork there. I think if you read it, it'll say latest 126. So this is a measure of average glucose sugar over 3 months. My previous was 60. Right? My latest is 126. Recommended values, ideal less than 58, 58 to 64. So, greater than 64. That will be high if it were greater. The ideal is less than 58, but they'll be happy with 58 again. Blood pressure, good. Blood pressure control reduces the risk of complications. 13 over 80, 136 over 80, so they're happy with, well, they're happy with that. Ideal less than 140, 80, so it is. Off target 140 to 80, 150 to 90. High 150 to 90. Cholesterol, blood fat, lower. 4.4 on the 25th of the 6th, 22. 6.7 8th of the 7th, 24. Ideal target less than 4. I'm 6.7, so less than 4. 4 to 5, greater than 5. So 4.4. They want it at less than that. What else can I? HDL 108, 1.1. Ideal 1.0 or above. Women are 1.2 or above. Triglycerides, another blood fat that can increase your risk of heart disease, 4.8. I had none previously. 4.8 on the 8th. Ideal, off target, less than 1.7. So ideal is less than 1.7, 1.7 to 2.3. I'm 4.8, so I've got a risk of heart disease at this moment in time. Weight, being overweight can increase, so I was 98 kilos. I'm still 98 kilos. So what's that in stone? It's just below 15. It's 15.3, isn't it? It's just below,
Like
yeah,
that,
it's 15.3. So BMI weight height to height is 33.13. It's still the same. Ideal, 18.5 to whatever. 18.5 to 24.9, 22.2 if South Asian. Off target 25 to 30 overweight. Greater than that, well, target 25 to 30 overweight. Greater than 30 obese. Now, I'm not obese. I'm not obese, am I? Anymore. I'm not obese anymore. So that's alright. Well, it does say that I am, but I'm not. Kidney function is normally tested once a year, unless there is a problem. 90. Is that good? 90. My kidneys are 90. Ideal. More than 60. 30 to 60. Off target. Low 30. I'm 90. So that's good then, isn't it?
So it's ideal, yeah.
I mean, it's more than ideal, isn't it? AKA kidney protein yearly test 1.3, 0.4, ideal less than 3. Oh, less than 3. Target 3 to 30. Oh, that's fucking brilliant, that. What? That's all latest ones. So really, from 2023, 2022 and that, yes, I've slipped. I've really slipped on that. And I am definitely I'm type 2 diabetes in any case. I have got a diet sheet. I can't eat red meat, but I can eat white meat. And that's all I can eat is white meat.
Fish.
That's what's in that glass.
And fish as
I
well.
will do another diabetes update, obviously, and things like that, as it comes around. So next time I mention my diabetes on camera and on YouTube, it will be, well, it'll be 3 months' time, won't it? When I
That's
see
your
nurse,
next
and that's when I
diabetic
should
list,
get another one of these, hopefully. Then we can compare to see if I have or I haven't, if I've been successful. I know I brought my weight down. I'm successful in that. And these are the tablets what I've been given. It's glucoside. I have to take 2 tablets, one at morning, one at evening. Statin, I've got to take 1 at evening, 1 tablet a day. That's statin to bring down my cholesterol and things like that. Also, I have to test my blood. I didn't do this at Wakey, but I do now. I have to test my blood glucose monitoring system, which is that and that. And just to make sure that I'm not only showing you a picture on the box, I have got it. I got this from Doctors. And that. There you go. I have got this from Doctors. And that. So I've got all the kit here. This is what you get with it, all the kit. I've even got spare needles and I've got strips as well. Little strips what you put into the machine. Yeah, like that. Like that. I have to prick my own finger as well. It's hard to begin with, but I've now got used to it, haven't I? I've got
Yeah, it
used to all
took
this.
you a few times, but you're capable of doing it now.
Well, it does take a few times to get used to it, doesn't it?
Exactly.
I mean, it took 2 attempts to get it to to read my blood in it, really. But yeah, so that's the RX machine what I've got to use, and that. So I've got to monitor my blood, and that. I did have to monitor my blood pressure for 7 days. I borrowed the machine from the doctors. This comes from my doctors. They've let me borrow it, and that. And we think we can get the needles. We know we can get the strips on prescription, and that. I don't know about the lancers, but we'll soon find out when I ask the doctor. So there you go. So yeah, and I also have to make an appointment to see the doctor because she says she wanted to see me before my next lot of tablets. So that's what I'll be doing in the near future. So, like I say, I'm still type 2 diabetes. I knew this all along. You know what I mean? But there's a thing what I did, and I shouldn't have done, but I did because I became depressed. I stopped taking my medication and things like that. I got it into my head that I was alright. Obviously not. I've come down here and, I've been eating, I've been looking after myself, but I've been having a lot of chocolate and that because I'm a chocoholic. 126 blood glucose level. I had to apologise to Jen because I could have died. I could have gone into a diabetic coma. Now, when Jen found out, I mean, she was sat back on when I was talking to the doctor, and doctor, because I always have my phone on speakerphone. When doctor said, "Oh well, your blood's 126 levels high," she said very quietly, "Bloody hell!" So yeah, so I had to apologise, and it is dangerous to get it up that high, but it's come down now. It's come down quite a bit now, hasn't it? It's really come down to 14.3 this morning.
Yeah, is that the same one? Yeah, the
Oh.
same level thing.
What?
Is that the actual level that's the 126?
The sugar levels, the glucose.
Or isn't that the one that was on there that said 6.7 or?
Right. My glucose level, blood tests, right? So I've been testing my blood. 16.2 today, Yesterday were 14.3, 12.8, 17.8, I 15.6. So it is up and down, which I think doctor will have to do something about, because it's supposed to go down to 50. I'm supposed to get it down to 5.8.
Could be just your body getting used to the new medication because she's
Well, I haven't
given you
been.
some
I've only
different
been on
tablets.
it. I've only been on it
It's nearly 2 weeks.
It's nearly a fortnight, isn't it? But yeah, 16.2 this morning, and that's without breakfast. So it's come down from 126 down to 16.2, and that's why they're getting to me test the blood. Oh, what they can say about my blood. It was previous. It was 60. This is what they say, previous 60. But don't forget, she said on computer, it said 58. So 60 to 58. That's 58 to 64 is ideal is 58. Or 5.8 or whatever you want to call it, because I'm below 58. But yeah, below 5.8 is ideal. It really is. And that's what they're aiming for, to go from 14 point whatever down to single digit, down to a single 5.8. That's what they want, and then I'll be out of danger. But with these tablets, as the nurse told me the other day, on these tablets, if my blood sugar goes too low or too high, I can have an hypo on these tablets. On metformin, I couldn't, but I've got these. I've got to trust the doctors. And that, you've got to trust them, haven't you? So that's what I'm doing. But, like I say, I could have died. I could have got into a diabetic coma and died. And that wouldn't have been fair on this one. So that's why I apologise to her. But basically,
Definitely.
you know what I mean? Because you can get depressed by taking medication if you've got to take it every day. She's had to remind me quite a few times.
It's health.
No, she's reminded me to take my tablet. I'm supposed to take one in the morning, not sleeping and take it. But yeah, so
Health is more important.
correct. Health is more important than that. But now I've dodged I have dodged a bullet, haven't I? You know what I mean? Because you can live a full life as diabetic, as everyone knows. So that's my diet. So that's my diabetes update. And that, I know I was doing them. I think I was doing them before, but I didn't continue. What I will do is, I'll continue. I'll do another update in 3 months' time, and then you'll know then, and things like that. Then you know, and that will replace. It won't replace their mental health journey, but it could do. And that, because this is my diabetes journey basically. I've got to keep it in my head not to stop taking it, because if I do, it'll go straight back up. And so I aren't to be stupid anymore, which is understandable. Yeah.
And he's got
It is
me
life
now.
It is life threatening, and like what Jen says, I've got her now, so I've got to not only me to think about, but think about this one and that. But I'm here, I'm alive, still kicking, and that. But there you go. But yes, there's a lot of people on YouTube who say, well, he's not diabetic. Yes, I am. And I proved that I am. Because if you say, this is from my doctor's, Mark's diabetes care plan, and it says there, look, 126 sugar levels high. So, measure of average glucose sugar over 3 months, 60. On the 8th of the 7th, 2024, it was 126. Bad juju. That was bad. That is bad. But like I say, I was getting confused because I didn't think I was diabetic, but obviously I'm bloody am. And yeah, so there you go. Also, my mate knows, Kevin knows that I've been retested and that. he wasn't happy, but like he says, he did ask me why didn't they monitor my blood? Why didn't I test my blood when I were at Wakefield? I don't know that answer. All I know is I've come down here and have to use that machine. So that's what I'm doing. And so there you go. So that's it, really. So that's my diabetes update. I hope it's, if you're diabetes yourself or you just got to find out you're diabetes, this helps you, then all well and good. I'm doing this because it's my diabetes. I'm not doing it to help anybody else. I'm just trying to make people understand what I'm going through at this moment in time. So I'm not a doctor, I'm not an expert, I'm only going off sheets of paper what's been supplied to me by my doctors, and that's all I can go by. They're the experts, I'm not. So I just have to remember to keep taking the tablets and don't get stupid and cut down. It's hard because I'm a chocoholic, but I'll get there eventually. Do you want to add anything to it?
I can't. I think you've said.
Well, you're a
everything.
partner, aren't you? So you're my partner. What's it like living with me, knowing that I'm a diabetic?
Can be worrying, but obviously, as long as he does as he's told,
So you're worried, basically.
can be worrying. Yeah,
Yeah. So you're worried then, aren't you? Or not?
partially. Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously. But if you do, as long as you do as you're told,
I've
don't
got
laugh. Don't laugh. Do as you're told. You'll be fine.
I've got no choice. I have no choice. I have to take these tablets, even though it could,
It's a life and death situation, basically.
even though you could get sick and tired of taking them, which I did at the time, and I stopped taking them, and I shouldn't have done them. I was a naughty boy. So there you go. But I came down here. I moved down here, and I ran out of all my tablets. Now, what I didn't know is what they didn't tell me at Wakefield, that I could have got an exemption certificate. Now, I got one down here. I filled it out, and we done it, haven't we?
Waiting for it to come
But
back.
if you
now.
are a diabetic, if you're a diabetic, you don't have to pay for your prescriptions. Go to your chemist and get the exemption form. Fill your bit in and let the doctor fill their bit in, and you will become exempt. Even if you're working, that's what it's all about.
It saves you a lot of money.
Anyone who's diabetic doesn't have to pay for prescriptions. I won't pay for any prescriptions ever again. It's as simple as that, because I'm diabetic. So, and to all the people who say that I'm not diabetic, well, I'm right, you're wrong. So, if you've liked, I don't know if you should say this, but if you've liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. So please like the video. Please subscribe if you're new, hit the bell icon. That will let you know when I'm uploading another video similar to this. And also share the video to your friends and your family and to other social media like Facebook, X, Instagram. And use the comment section below, and only talk about my diabetes and that. Keep it within the content of this video. Any other comments away from this subject will be subject to removal.
Definitely.
So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now. Catch you all later. Bye.